Travis asked, he says, guys, I've been on the edge of ordering, but I've been concerned about the cost and about things like the shampoo and the rollers because my hair has become so fragile that putting anything in it, washing it, and things like that make it fall out. I've had a receding hairline since my early 20s, and I pretty much just accepted it. But then at the start of this year, my hair started aggressively to fall out, and I don't know what to do. I turned 35 this October. I just started Finasteride on Wednesday, thinking that at least that would keep my hair from falling out, but it doesn't seem to be working or doing much of anything. Can someone give me some advice? Just in the last day, in the last few days, my hair has started to aggressively fall out again in droves, and it looks horrible. It's affecting my mental health. Travis, my man, welcome to our community, and I totally understand, and I totally know how you feel, and you're in the right place, dude. We can definitely help. And so I have a lot of thoughts here. Finasteride is fine too. I don't like Finasteride, but if you want to stay on it and try it, it will not impact negatively the Adegen routine. But I think that you'll find that the Adegen routine will dramatically give you better results than Finasteride, because Finasteride is trying to lower DHT in your whole body, and you can't lower DHT in your whole body without having dramatic side effects. So not only is Finasteride not very effective on hair loss, but it also is in my opinion, it's very bad for you. And I was on it for years. I even took dutasteride, which is a stronger version, and had all kinds of side effects, depression. I never had any like real sexual issues, but depression, brain fog, chronic fatigue, slowed healing. So that's my thoughts on Finasteride. But you mentioned that your hair becomes so fragile that if you put anything in it, that it makes it fall out. So this is what is so counterintuitive to all of us. And if you follow the routine, you'll notice that I talk about aggressively brushing your scalp with the SM brushes. So it seems very counterintuitive, and it is very counterintuitive. But the reason why being aggressive with the scalp and really brushing and is so important, and you would think, like I used to think, that if you're having hair loss, thinning hair, you want to be really gentle with it. You want to be, you want to make sure you don't cause any further hair loss, because the hair is fragile, right? But the opposite is exactly the truth. So by being delicate with it, by treating it fragile, like by treating your hair that it's fragile, you're making your problem a lot worse. You really want to be aggressive with it. You really want to brush the heck out of your scalp, and really, like the SM brush stands for scalp massage. So you really use this, and by brushing aggressively with the brushes and using the shampoo, you're removing dead skin, dandruff, sebum, and you're really exfoliating the scalp. And you're also stimulating the body's natural healing mechanism, which is by sending blood flow. So the exact opposite of what you think is actually what you need to do. So even though, and you probably will see, hair come out in the brushes, but that hair is going to come out no matter what. So the most important thing is to focus on hair follicle health. And if you take care of the scalp and the hair follicle, the hair will take care of itself. So don't worry about being fragile, or, I cannot more highly recommend. I know exactly what you're thinking. I know it's counterintuitive. I know it's scary. And you'll read through a lot of the posts that people are talking about, when they first get started, they're freaking out thinking that their hair's coming out. But, the hair goes through hair cycles. There's 3 different cycles, and it, just like every other cell in our body, gets replaced. So when these hairs come out, the goal is you want those hairs to be replaced by healthy hair. So it's really, really important to be aggressive with your scalp. And that's why you've seen in those pictures earlier, how the scalp was shiny and like fibrotic. But by brushing aggressively and using the roller, it really it loosens up the scalp. It exfoliates the scalp, and it brings a lot of circulation and life back to the hair follicle. So that is the way to go, dude. But I'm glad you're here. Ask me any questions that you'd like, and I would love to help you get off Finasteride.